Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me on today's live stream. Guys, apologies for the lateness. Unfortunately, there's very little electricity here, unfortunately. I've got some backup lighting and that, so I'm probably not going to be using the camera today. But yeah, I don't know where the horse came in at the right time. Apologies for the lateness. I need to get some things done. I did put the community post. I did confirm that I would be on a little later. RPM Limited says, hello to SL79. Hope you're doing well. How was the group doing today? Well, I tell you what, the pressures, I don't know if I presume the group's doing well. We've got coin collectors here. Jody's here. Jody? Just a special thanks. I bought my wife the flowers. She loves them. Again, thanks very much for that contribution, man. I got her some sushi as well, so she's super happy this evening. Yeah, so thumbs up for that. I'll try the camera on in a minute there, just to make sure that I don't know what the lighting is going to be like, so just bear with me. Okay, lighting doesn't look too bad. I've got my torch lights actually on right now, so that's not too bad. Running on battery power, so we'll have to see how we get on. Let's have a look. Silver Junkie says, hey, we got pot of jam. Hey, come on, baby. I need you to go down 80 more cents, and then I'm buying. Pot of jam. Jeez, I tell you what, if you'd said last week sometime that we were going to be seeing lower lows, I would have said that was unlikely. But we're going to be looking at, I think we're moving into a bit of bear territory here. It doesn't look that great, so we're going to take a look and see how. I did say in the last video, though, guys, I did say that silver needed to make a move up. It had to do a higher high, and it hasn't done that. And again, I think it's just the demand for precious metals has dropped off a bit, and that's what's caused the majority of the selling today. So we will be taking a look into a bit more detail. Jody says $7,000 poorer. Hey, you're not the only one. That's all of us. Man, silver took a heck of a knock. I think anyone who's holding substantial amounts of silver, I think, took quite a substantial knock today. Coin Collector says, so glad I sold out now at $18.50. Good job, Coin Collector. We've got Clinton S. What's up, Silver Limey 79 and everyone? I hope you are having a great day. Thanks very much for that, Clinton. Always good to see you. Can buy back in soon if it falls a bit lower. There you go. He's got his Coin Collector. You've got a bang on there. Sell on the high, buy on the low. Suck Up Silver says, hey, Limey. Hi, all. Hope the week is starting off okay with everyone. I'm not sure if it's necessarily okay with the charts, but we'll definitely consider that. I think everyone's starting off well. Suck Up a Silver, yeah, it sure did, and we're going to be looking at that. And I just, to me, it just smells like buying opportunity. Sorry, that's my emergency light that's coming on there. That is making it possible, because if I didn't have it, that's what we would be looking at. So just improves the lighting just a tad. And Budswat says, yay, I didn't miss the chart, guy. Thanks so very much for that, Mudswat. Platinum sure took a dump. Well, Silver Limey 79, let's get that silver back up. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is everybody still here? Because there was about 9 people in here, and now there's only 5, so 4 people have left. Jody says, want you all to vote for Biden or Hillary. That is Jody. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at the charts. Well, let's start off with silver. How does this look, guys? For me, it just smells bearish straight away, and it's really unfortunate. So it's almost like, we've ran out of steam at this point. We just couldn't get above that 20. We had the sell-off and a second attempt at trying to get that higher high. Again, failed. And of course, then it just seems to be volume for precious metals has dropped right off. And that's exactly what's been happening here. It's just bang, bang, bang. And they're just looking for that support zone. And I did mention in the previous video, and you guys can check this, which is pretty interesting. I did say that if we were going to fall back, we'll probably fall back to this level because we've had consistent consolidation area. And look where we are, guys. I'm pretty impressed. you know, I said if we weren't going to hold this area here, which to me, it didn't seem like it was in a strong zone, but we should hold this area here, which is about, what, 16.90, 17. And that's where we are currently at the minute. We're $17.07. Again, we've really, unfortunately, lost out on all these gains here. It's a depreciation of, what's that, 1962? It's about $2.60 that we've actually depreciated, which is really unfortunate. That's quite a substantial amount when you're talking silver price. I mean, 10% that's almost 20%. That's almost 20%, guys, in depreciation alone, just in silver, just from that high there back down to here. That's pretty substantial. It's probably a little bit under. It's about 18% clawback since that we've lost the momentum. Now we're going to put our resistance in. We're going to put our resistance line in. And now, unfortunately, silver has the hard work now to actually get out of this area, which sucks, really, because it's going to take a lot more effort now to actually get ourselves out of this debacle. And that's the channel we're currently sitting in, guys. That is pretty much it. So we're heading down, and then there will be a rebound, and then we're going to have to retest this area here. Unfortunately, it doesn't put us quite in the 18 territory. Also, this good area of support that silver's constantly built up here is now going to turn into resistance. So we're going to have to get through this area here in order to try and push up higher. Let's have a look. Hey, Graham, how you doing? Awesome. We just had quite a few people in already. Jody says, there we go. Sorry. Sucker for Silver says, don't buy the dip yet. Maybe 16.50. That's a hard push, Sucker for Silver. Silver giveaways, man. How you doing? Hello, Silver Limey 79. Everyone in the chat's awesome, man. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. I'm sitting here with literally no power in this unit. I'm running on battery, and I've got my torchlight from my camera, keeping things going. How's that for keeping the show? The show must go on. Let's have a look. Clinton S says, everyone, please smash the like button. Yeah, please, guys. Hit that like button. How you guys buying the dip, no matter what the price ounces of silver are? $25 if the price goes down or not. Yeah, Munchwood, I'd be on the, you know, if you're accumulating silver, I'd say always buy the dip. I know what you're doing, and you know people want to wait for the lower low. If the silver price was $170 an ounce, I'd say yeah, maybe wait a bit longer. But guys, we're talking about something that's $17 here, and you know, if you want to hang in, you might miss the opportunity to buy at these levels. Don't forget, it's still a fairly cheap metal. Currently at these prices. Graham Stacker, man, how you doing? It's good to see you, Graham. Awesome. Still all in, says Jody. Clinton S says, I may leave unexpectedly, Silver Limey 79. Uber is on, and I'm ready to make some cash. Love it. Excuse me. Silver giveaways. I hope it comes down to $14. Come on, let's try and keep a little optimism here, everyone. Jeez, everyone's talking bear. 14. Let's bring the 13.50 on. Let's bring 15 on. 16.50 sounds like a better price. Silver Hustling 13, man, good to see you. It's not for the weak-hearted or minded. Take your time, folks. It's the sprint, not the marathon. Graham's silver went down to 1706. It actually broke 17. It was like 16 something. If we bring it up on the charts here, I'll bring up the daily for you guys there. 1692 it went as low as. That's pretty big. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker. Awesome, man. Good to see you. So tip for the cap, Senor Limey. Tip for the cap. Thanks very much, Silver Hustling 13. You're a legend. RPM Limited says, wait till US Treasury issues its money printing results. We're rich, honestly. Have you seen what has been printed lately? Yeah, RPM, I couldn't agree more with you. You know, and this is what's baffling about this market currently. I guess probably because there's a weaker oil price currently, which is influencing dollar price. currently at the minute that we're seeing this dip in precious metals, because I think anybody here will agree with me in regards to the news for precious metals out there is hot. Even if you type in precious metals, guys, go to your Google, type in precious metals, and say news, and you'll see a load of stuff on there. Just give me a sec here. That's okay. There we go. Let's get ourselves on. So, as the Thursday, Matt, it's a hobby like no other for me personally. I buy metals as it's a trip to the casino. Enter at own risk. That's one way to do it. That wouldn't be the sort of way I would certainly look at it, Silver Hustling 13. But I respect you. That's your way to do it. Mudspot says, "What dip? An ounce of silver is $25, no matter what the price." Graham Stacker says, "Head into the LCS right now with these prices." Yeah, guys, I actually bagged a bit of gold. As you guys know, I did that lighter video and actually sold it. And I've put that money aside, and I've sold a bit more silver. So I have purchased an awesome coin, which I'm not going to show you yet. I'll wait till I've got it, and then I'll show it to you guys. I still believe it will hit $20 before the end of the year, Limey. I love it. I love the optimism there, Clinton. Man, I hope so. That would be awesome. I just want to see it above where this level is that we currently are. You know, my I wouldn't say philosophy, but my thinking as well is that bigger money does not get in at high prices. So they'd rather hold back, reduce the demand. Basically, manipulation is probably another word. Reduce the demand on the on precious metals, drop the prices and get in low, and then start again. Sorry, that was a funny noise. Yeah. So that would sorry, there was a funny noise coming from up there. That would be my take on it. Yeah, the price of physical don't change a lot. I buy whenever I have cash. That's awesome. Butchie Hardy, how you doing? It's good to see you. Graham Stacker, 1692. Yep, that's right. It's already up to 1706. So if you bought in at 1692, you would have been up a few cents. What else? What else are you going to buy? Well, I'm just currently getting some gold, guys. I've got too much silver, as you guys know. I've said I've got to consolidate some of my silver. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to be holding. That's what I'm going to be holding on to, if I can get it. So, I'll show it to you guys shortly. Also, I've got my. I think I showed in one of a couple of the live streams ago. I showed you my NGC results as well. Take a look at that. Has anyone seen the VIP Silvergram from Apnex? Can't say I have. Butchie Harding. Marsport says it makes no sense, Silver Hustling, if the price of silver goes up and the silver rounds and coins and bullion go up. If it goes down, the price of them will stay the same. Not necessarily, Mudswat. Naturally, it should reduce the price because obviously it's the margin, and obviously everyone knows what the price of precious metals is, and I think even from a bullion dealer that they would actually do that. Carl Electrum, he says, "I made it. Awesome. I'm glad you did. Nobody has been recently printed money. Look in your pockets at all the dates, all old bills. Where's the cash?" I bet you the cash has probably been used for other purposes there. Silver Hustling, some stuff that we have no idea what's going on. Silver back to $14 an ounce, says Carl. Guys, you know, we're still at 17. We're still $3 away from 14. If we get to 15, I would say maybe. Just consider that. Mudswat says, "Hey, Graham." Mark B, how you doing? He says, "Silver Lamy, I just ordered the new 2020 Cook and Rwandan." Oh, that's fantastic. That's great, Mark. Awesome coins. I haven't seen the 2020 Cook. I'd have to have a look at that. Maybe they got smart, Silver Hustling 13, and stopped printing so much. I bet you they're printing money. Trust me. We just can't see it. They're probably using it for other means. Mudswat says more cash we print, the more the value goes down. Technically, yes, Mudswat, but if they're printing money, who knows how much? Does anyone know actually how much money is being printed? Nobody. Nobody knows how many US dollars have been printed to date. It's all speculation. I bet you if they did a forensic audit, I bet you then we would probably know what the heck is going on, but we don't. Thumbs up there. Go silver. Mudswat, is Bitcoin 4K up? Well, Bitcoin's actually gone up. Can you actually believe that? It's actually gone up. It went down as low as 7.8 today, and it's gone back up to 8.2. So it's actually gained about $400. So if anyone bought Bitcoin today and you could have flogged it at the top and scored yourself 400. Graham Stacker says, "What's gold at right now? Did it dip also?" Yes, it did, but it didn't dip as much. So we'll be taking a look at the chart there, Graham. Potter Jam says, "So who here wants to help me with my history homework? Left it a bit late. Now I have 4 bits of homework in for tomorrow. Can't help you with that one, Potter Jam. I made profits on my Simpson donut coins. There you go. Like what Carl's doing, guys. If you can buy the right coins, you can flip them. I'm not saying everyone's got to be a flipper, but if you've got the opportunity to make money on certain coins, do it. Otherwise, someone else is just going to do it. I need gold, says Potter Jam. Don't we all? Yo, Graham Stacker, someone made a huge mistake modding you. Kidding, mate. How are you? RPM Limited. Yeah, special thanks to my donators. You guys are fantastic. Silver Giveaways, RPM, Graham Stacker, Luck of the Irish, just to name a few, and Jody. Oxy88, my man, how you doing? Oxy88, awesome. It's good to see you. I think this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Hong Kong is getting worse. Brexit chaos and CIA is running ops against the president. Wow, I'd say that's a big thing. Every time I look at my notes, I see 2013 notes only. There you go. I'm telling you guys, they're doing something else with all your hard-earned cash. Carl, my history teacher, also repeats herself over and over, and she bores us to sleep. Mudswat says they're forensic. Would say, who cares? They'll just make up anything. I bet you they've got 2 books. They've got the legal book and the illegal book. And then whenever the auditor comes in, they just slip them round. There you go. Mudswat says, I'm buying whatever price, hoping when I'm an old man, it'll go to the moon. I don't blame you. At least you're thinking ahead. You think you're already way ahead of most others there, Mudswat. And I'm not talking about the guys in the live stream. I'm talking about the average Joe in the street there who still thinks that the US dollar is going to carry them from retirement or carry them into retirement. Butchie Hardings is trying to figure out which ones will be flippable is the trick. Just get limited stuff, to be honest. Keep them for 6 months to a year and flipperino. But by the time I'm an old man, we'll be mining asteroids. Yeah, right. My precious metals will be worthless. Mining asteroids, unlikely. Hit that like button. I like it. Thanks, Sucker, for silver. Even the horse agrees with me. There you go. Just nade again. Or yade. But by the time I'm an old man, I'll still start mining asteroids. Right, guys, I need to move on here a bit. Right, so that is silver on the daily. Let's look at how we are looking on the 4-hour. Okay, so it doesn't look like we've found any support yet. We were still on a downtrend over there, and we tried to a higher high over here over 8 hours, failed, and then basically back down again. I'm trying to see what I don't know. Yeah, we seem to be okay. You can see there over here where this transparent grid is. That's the volume, and it's peaked at these levels here, which is obviously the majority of these big sell-offs. And we're way under. We're actually in an oversold area. That is plain and simple. Silver is in an oversold area, and I mean, look at this candle struggling a bit here. Guys, look at that. 1702 is what it's down to at the minute. It's not looking good. The wick couldn't get any higher. It's been literally, there's a lot of selling going on right now. 1701. Okay, let's have a look. Well, are we going to hit this? We could end up hitting 1670 in order to gain support here, because we have a look here. There's our trend, and there's our support line. Yes, that was on the initial run up there, but I think even if you take this area into consideration, we could see ourselves drop down to 1670 before we can actually see some sort of recovery, because that is our descending support line. Definitely a tough one there for silver currently at the minute. Let's look at the gold chart, everybody. Right, so there's the gold chart. We've had a really strong day at minus $24 an ounce. As you can see, it hasn't been hit as hard as silver. Yes, we've broken down from the 20 moving average here. This was on, what day was this? This was the 6th of September. So beginning of the month, we've actually fallen into a, let's just say, non-bullish momentum. And we tried to break out over here, failed, and now we're back into the soup, if you can call it that. We've broken down below our 50 moving average over here. Is there good support in this area? 1472. There was more support at the 1490 or 1484, 1490 level. I don't see it there. We could be in some trouble here, which means we might have to go back down as low as 1440. Man, I'm just looking at consolidation. Consolidation was fairly good here. It was about a good 2-week stint of pretty good consolidation at this level. So it could be that we're going to go and meet the 100 close. The 100 moving average is 1440, guys. So, but again, on the this is on the daily. We are moving into oversold. Let's check the 4-hour. Yeah, look at that. It's just like silver, the same momentum. It's like straight down. And then we've got a little green candle, but it seems a lot more stable than silver right now. We're way oversold. Look at this. Way under our moving averages here. There's our moving average. Even the 200 is 1,500. We're currently at 1473. So I'm expecting there's got to be some movements, upward trend movements over the next couple of days to try and make up this gap. Maybe even get the moving averages down and hopefully try and meet up and then have another go, which puts us in probably this area here is where I'd expect to see gold in the near term. What's that, 1490 area? That would be my take on that. Okay, I know there's a lot of messaging going on at the minute, so let's take a look. Sucker for Silver says, I don't think that will happen, Mudswat. Oaksy 88 says, I'm still waiting for Benanka's helicopter to fly over and drop a few thousand. Graham Stacker, Sucker for Silver. Hey, buddy. Potter Jam says, by the time I'm an old man, I'll be able to create silver and gold using basically some kind of futuristic science. Love it. Drop something, says Butchie Harding. Mudswat. I read an article that said in 40 years it was very likely we will something. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know if that was just if there's something else to go with that sentence there. Sucker for Silver says, yeah, well, they said that they would fly. There would be in flying cars by now. I think that was Back to the Future. Wasn't that 2015 or something like that? Everyone was supposed to be in like flying cars. Hey, Silver Limey 79, I haven't seen you enter my gore yet. I haven't been entering any gores, to be honest, part of Jam. I've been too busy with my own channel. I really do wish you all the best, but you know, I just haven't been following that many channels, to be honest. You know, I'm not one to just get in and put my name down. I certainly wish you all the best. If you want, I'll go on and enter the draw. Be no issue, buddy. Potter Jam says, my business teacher today tried Try tell use premium bonds are a good investment. Premium bonds. Yeah, what's the interest rates on them at the moment? Jody, for a pension, it is. Oh yeah, no, I definitely hear you there. I know other people buying them. I like to get set my goals a little higher. There you go. I like it too. Is that gold or XRP? That is the gold price. Silver giveaways. XRP is looking interesting today, wasn't it? Apparently, they bought an Icelandic startup company. That's the reason why the XRP price went up. I think they need to just keep buying companies, and eventually the XRP price will go straight up to $1. They just need to keep buying companies. I think with the amount of money that they make off XRP, I'm pretty sure that they can do it. Right, gold, guys. So I'm in the near term. I'm expecting at least a 14.90 turnaround, at least another attack at this level, and then of course we're not looking in great shape currently at the minute. That is our momentum there. You can see it there. We've got a lot of downward pressure currently at the moment. We're in this not such great channel, unfortunately, as well. It's a very tight, narrow channel, but that's what it's looking like to me. And we're going to go back to the daily there for gold. Go for gold. There you go. You can see it's a very sharp decline for the last 4 days. It's gone straight down. And there was a high there, 15.35. 14.65. It's about $80. $80 shaved off the gold price, just like that. And then, of course, now we're back into our levels here. Like I said, there's good support at this level. Just depends on if we can hold this level here. Hopefully by tomorrow we should have a turnaround, but we'll have to wait and see. If we don't, then we could fall further to this support line, and we'll have to see how that works out. Let's take a look at platinum, guys. Platinum is an interesting one. To me, it looks like a buyer's heaven right now. Look at that movement. And it's hit support here currently at the 100 moving average. You can see it there. We've moved in some buying zones here, and obviously these people that bought here are not selling currently at the minute, so hence why it's held at these support levels. $883 an ounce for platinum. It's currently down 5%. Gold is down 1.5%, and silver is down 2.7%. Really hit hard. So let's have a look at this. We're flirting with our moving averages. We've had a really good run up here. Unfortunately, we've had our blow off top, if you can call it that. Straight away, we tried a second attempt but failed. Third attempt that failed. Multiple attempts at a higher high, unfortunately, end up with this result. So we're trying to get up higher and we can't do it. There's our resistance levels. We can't penetrate that resistance level. So what happens naturally is the price drops. We try to find support, get the momentum back in, but then look what happened here. The selling continued. So even though there was buyers in the market, they couldn't the candles couldn't get any bigger, and we started wicking, which is in this movement here, a further move to the downside, and that's exactly what's happened here. We've had a small wick here. We've touched the 100. That's held, and we're back up again. Let's have a look. The daily low for platinum was $875 an ounce. Yeah, check the open, guys. The open was 930. So yeah, was that $50 roughly wiped off? That's pretty substantial. There we go. RPM Limited says, if you bought XRP on the low, you would be happy as me now. Up £350 today. Geez, that's some amount there. RPM. Congratulations, my friend. They can just make some more XRP. Yep, that is correct, Jody. Well, they can't make it, but they hold a lot of it. Gold, silver, and BTC all showing bearish posture. Absolutely. I'm still not in Bitcoin. To me, this looks like a bear trap. We're going to take a look. RPM Limited says, nope, that's XLM, Stella. That's unlimited, Jody. Loving these new sound effects. And now you dang got me worried about mining asteroids. Yeah, sorry about the sound effects, guys, but we're in a bit of a storm here. I'm sure all these paper silver flippers are laughing right now. Seems very every day we drop, then rise, then drop, then rise. Yeah, well, that's profit taking when you're doing ETFs. You're buying a load at bottom, you wait for it to go up, you dump them, and then you start that cycle again. Jody says, very true, that, Jam. $10,000 tomorrow. What do I buy? Says Jody. Man, I tell you what, 10,000. If I had $10,000, I'd be buying gold and platinum. That's what I'd be buying. Those would be two. Probably more so. I'd probably give platinum the lion's share if I had $10,000. But I'd have to get low premium stuff, man. The platinum premiums are just ridiculous. Right, so that's my outlook there. We're almost about to reverse all these gains now. If this doesn't hold, that is our next support line, which is the 200 moving average at 861, which puts us back at basically a reversal here. We're almost there pretty much, which is very concerning. We are moving into some selling territory right now, which is also very dangerous. So it all depends on if these guys are selling right now. If they sell, it's going to push the price down even lower. Currently, as I was saying there, we're touch and go between our moving averages. In the near term, I'd say we'll probably see a retest of the 900. In the short term here, I'd like to see us up a little bit more. We're currently in an oversold area. Let's look at platinum on the 4-hour. There you go. There's our oversold mark there. We're way under our moving averages right now. You can see there's a solid candle forming there. $883 an ounce. I expect to see some sort of catch up here. Definitely the 900 mark in the near term. Palladium, guys, is something else. Man, who's been watching Palladium today? It is resilient as anything. Check this out. It's down $7 today. Unbelievable. So to me, it looks like Palladium's safe as houses. I mean, guys, if you'd bought down at this low here, where would we be there? 1272. You would have net $400 an ounce. And this wasn't all that long ago. That was in May. Your return on this metal would be pretty good. And it hasn't had too many heavy drops. It's had an excellent run currently. It's above its 20 moving average. Palladium is looking very strong. It's in new high area territory currently at the moment. You can see it there. It's pressing $1,700 an ounce. Check that out, guys. It hit a high of 1,700. Immediately a sell-off occurred. However, the sell-off was not as strong as some predicted. We went down as low as, what was that, 1659, and now it's back up again at 1674. So, man, I tell you what, Palladium's looking not bad. It's definitely far better and far more stable currently than majority of the other precious metals. But who can afford Palladium? I can't afford it. The last time I checked, you can't even get Palladium fractionals. Potter Jam says, me a gold guinea. Oh man, spade guinea, absolutely. Wow, 10k of XRP. I'm not even sure whether I put 10k into precious metals. I'd probably hold off. But I mean, let's think about it hypothetically, RP. And that if you had 10k to put in something tomorrow, what would you do with it? Graham Stacker says $145 for 7-ounce Engelhart and a 1-ounce A-Mark mini loaf. Jeez, that sounds great. Graham, stop mocking us, UK stackers. Love it. I think we'll start seeing more volatile moves up and down. I do agree with you there, Butchie Harding. It's going to be it's a more difficult run, unfortunately, to try and recover. Sucker, he sells everything. He sees no value in vintage pause. That's what. Time for some business homework. I love it. Pardon, Jam. Sucker for silver. Oh, jeez, this thing's jumping all over the place. Wow, lucky for you, Graham. Graham Stacker. Sorry, that what? What a jam. Graham Stacker, I'm going to have to go to the USA and smuggle back 500 ounces. You could just enter some draws, man. You seem pretty You seem pretty lucky. Coinsense and Nonsense says, hi, SilverGiveaways, everyone. I'm working a full today. Can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Thanks very much, Coinsense and Nonsense. Thanks for dropping in. Mudspot says, Palladium 2005, lowest o'clock, 1/10 ounce on eBay for $250. Some premium on that. SilverGiveaways79, I've got a 1.3 grand in silver and a little gold, not counting bigger premiums. What about you? I don't like to disclose anything, to be honest. I've got a fair few ounces. I'd say majority of my stack is still silver. Like I've said to you guys, I'm trying to consolidate some silver and put it into gold to try and spread it out a little bit better. Since then, I've been fairly successful. You'll have to wait until I announce. I've got a 1 ounce gold target for this year, so that's what I would like to get to, is 1 ounce of gold. Don't use eBay unless you know what you're doing, says Mudswat. Right, there we go. Let's finish up with Bitcoin. Right, guys. What are your thoughts currently on Bitcoin? We're still in this bearish trend currently. There's no doubt about it, and unfortunately, you can even see it there. It's wicking consistently. For me, that's just, again, it's done fairly well today to get up to where it was, considering it hit a low of 7.7 and then rebounded and hit a high of 8.3. That's almost $700 gain, and it's settling back at 8.266. For me, I just saw that as a bearish move straight away to sucker the liquidity into the market, and then of course we're going to see an adjustment. There's too much negativity here. I wouldn't say negativity, but too much bearish sentiment to say. Nothing tells me here that it's going to move up to the upside. Currently, everything here shows me that there's further downside movements. I cannot see how we're going to see upside potential. We also need to get through this resistance here, which has been massively strong. You can see here multiple times we tried to break it and have just fallen back. So, the difference between this market here is there was still a substantial amount of buyers in the market. But nowadays, look at where we are. We're just flat. I mean, look at this. Up, down, up, sideways, sideways for like almost 2 weeks, and then it dropped off. So for me, I can't see, I really can't see it moving up to higher positions. We're also in a very precarious position currently at the minute. I just don't see this as support. We're moving into a lot of selling areas. Obviously, whoever are in these areas here are not selling currently at the minute. So it's interesting that where Bitcoin is currently. It's still under its moving average here on the daily. It's in a slightly oversold area currently at the minute. However, these moving averages are going to catch up real quick. 200-day moving average is 8.7. The 100 is 9.673, and the price of Bitcoin at 8.264. Jody says, at the gym, catch up with you guys later. Just buy the dips. Thanks, Jody. Cheers, buddy. Enjoy your workout. Wadsworth says, I got so little, I don't mind. I have 25 ounces of silver and maybe 4 grams of gold. There you go. Well, I tell you what, you're ahead of most people, and 1 gram of platinum. Very nice. I've got a 1 ounce gold target for next year. Well, I hit my target this year anyway, so congratulations there. Wadsworth says $150 of Bitcoin. Silver Giveaway says trap. Wadsworth says awesome. I want more gold. Only 1 gram here. Pot of jam. Some of my gold is a gold tooth. I want a sovereign too. Yeah, I picked up a half sovereign, a beautiful proof half sovereign. I got it on auction with box and COA. Man, I cannot believe it. You guys will have to wait until I get that. I got it for an awesome price. I think the guy was upset that it actually didn't go up higher, and I picked up something else. But I'll wait to show you that. Montreal says I'm watching the price a little longer, then I may buy in again. That's awesome, Mudswat. Yeah, I'm currently I'm out of Ethereum. I'm out of Litecoin. I'm out of Bitcoin. I've just got my money sitting on the side. I just don't trust this market right now. To me, it doesn't look like there's positive momentum. I know everyone seems to think there is loads of bullish momentum out there, or at least some of the channels do. I'm doubtful, to be honest. I see further moves to the downside. Again, I'm just waiting for the opportunity to get in lower. That's what says the sovereigns are nice. Yeah, luckily I've got some awesome sovereigns, half sovereigns, a sovereign, and something else, which I'll show you guys when I get it. Butchie, planning to get 4 or 5 next year. This might be a big ask, though. Well, good luck to you there, Potter Jam. Stacking of babysitting money isn't easy. Yeah, I got a couple of 2.5 eagles. Oh man, that must be nice. They're pricey. Excuse me. Butchie, you're better off trying to look if you're going to go for gold. Sorry, excuse me. Then you're better off trying to if you're going for gold, you're better off trying to get as close to Meltdown as you possibly can. Glint's may have gone into Glint's may have gone into administration, delaying my cash withdrawal. Jeez, that's terrible to hear. RPM, you dropped me an email there in regards to that. That is Glint's. Just give me 1 sec there. RPM asked me to check this out, but Glint's apparently is going into administration. They do digital transactions in gold, and they are apparently going into administration. And RPM was saying there that that the money he's got into that the money he has in his accounts apparently is well, they say it'll be paid in due course. Yeah, BTC did not move much compared to the past. Absolutely, Mudswat. No doubt about that. I'm going to start stacking. There you go. Have you guys seen the bullish momentum on that recently? On Play-Doh? That's funny, mate. The Potter Jam says, "What's administration?" It means they've basically got their what's the word? Administration is means that the creditors need to come in and basically close the business down. I've been getting into numismatics lately, or the cheaper ones. Well, good choice there, Butchie. Try and maximize your money. That's all. RPM Limited says, "My money is secure, but liquidation process has a big delay on it." That's interesting. I'm looking at their website here, Glint, and it looks like it's business as usual. Oh, here we go. I'll switch it over now, guys. Let's just finish up with Bitcoin here. Okay, so like I've said, I'm waiting for those lower lows. 7.5 is definitely coming in, as far as I'm concerned. Again, it's interesting. You know, I hate to speculate too much, but I'm thinking 7.5 is probably a good area to at least consolidate in. I'm really not comfortable in the area that it's in. I just don't see consolidation support there. 7.5 is better, and if that breaks for Bitcoin, then I'll tell you what, it's definitely going to be heading lower. Interesting though is the last 8 hours we've had 2 green candles form, and then we've hit a bit of resistance here. It did get through that 20 moving average. We're going to have to wait and see if this is sustainable. Back to the daily, and let's go to the weekly here for Bitcoin. Wow, look at that. So we're back to this level here, which was June 3rd, May 13. I mean, this I got in on this candle here, and that was for that week. I mean, but essentially it moved really quickly. Like it hit support, and literally I managed to get in at 8.1, and of course it shot up to 8.5, 8.6, 9 grand like that, and I was like, yeah, sweet. You try and get into this area now, the same volume, just between this area here and that area there, the volume is non-existent. You can even check it down here. Check the volume in this transparent area over here. You'll see the volume is much lower than where we were over here. It's currently holding on the weekly. Check that out, guys. It is holding the 50 moving average. However, best of luck with anyone who's in Bitcoin right now. All right, let's check Glint out. Right, let's have a look. RPM administration is setting all debts and closing a company in debt. There you go. Any chance anyone know what pages of my textbook needs to do? Potter Jam. All right, I'm off, guys. Good luck. Cheers, Potter Jam. It says, look up XRP versus Bitcoin wares before investing in Bitcoin. Interesting stuff if you have time to find it out. Mudswat says, Potter Jam, books are easy to find answers. If you go in order, then just go to the next section and look for keywords. That is your homework. I love it. Usually the first and last paragraph. Why does this feel like 2012? Why does it feel like 2012? All right, here we go. This is the Glint's website. I have never used them, let alone even heard of them. Gold is money. It says trust. I like that word. Interesting. News. There's the client support line. And then it says here, spend gold digitally for your very first time. So apparently it's backed by gold. Liam card holder. Glint card is linked to gold. There you go, apparently. Important notice, updated 30th of September. Please note that Jason Barker and Jeffrey Rowley of FRP Advisory LLP were appointed to joint administrators of Glint Pay Limited, Glint Pay UK Limited, and Glint Pay Services Limited on the 18th of September. The companies are under a supervision of a joint administrators, and all clients' monies and currencies continue to be held in segregated and safeguarded accounts. Withdrawal requests were suspended last week, including payments on your debit card, ATM withdrawals, or FX transactions, whilst the administrators review customer funds balances and reconcilements. This review was finalized this afternoon. 30th, we are pleased to update the administrators have not identified any reason to believe there were any deficiencies or inaccuracies in the customer funds held. Regrettably, however, it is not possible at this time to reinstate payments or process withdrawal requests, including payments on your debit card, ATM withdrawals, or FX transactions. As the bank operates the safeguarded accounts, has frozen these accounts as of Friday, the 27th of September. The operating bank has taken these steps in accordance with their standard procedure relating to insolvency events such as the administrations. The Glint app is still functioning, so you can continue to view your account balances, but no further receipts or payments will be processed while the safeguarded accounts are frozen. In the interim, please see our fact sheet for additional information, blah, blah, blah. We thank you for your continued patience with this matter, and further updates will be provided by close of business Wednesday, 2nd of October. Well, at least they're keeping you up to date. Is this balance with Glint protected? We are pleased to update the administrators have not identified any reason that we believe there are deficiencies or inaccuracies. Glint's authorized electronic money institution firm. Glint holds funds on behalf of customers for the positional payments and e-money that can be issued as subject to safeguarding. Customers' funds can continue to be held in the same account where in the prior appointments in accordance. It's kind of dodging the question, don't you think? Is my balance with Glint protected? I mean, all you do is you just get any reason that we believe deficiencies and inaccuracies. I mean, it's a simple yes or no answer. Glint holds both funds on behalf of customers that have been issued are subject to safeguarding. Safeguarding is a key customer protection measurement required by the electronic money regulation and payments. Safeguarding requirements continue to apply. Again, it doesn't say yes or no. Is my balance with Glint protected? Safeguard requirements continue to apply to Glint during administration and are conditioned that Glint's authorization that the firm must comply with all times. What the hell does that mean? Customer funds continue to be held in the same accounts with accordance to legal funds. Again, they haven't actually answered the same flipping question that they've actually posted themselves. I mean, look at it. It's subject to safeguarding. It actually hasn't actually answered the question, guys. Is my balance in Glint protected? It should say, yes, it is protected. Can I withdraw funds in my account following administration? We are pleased to update Okay, blah, blah, blah. Operating banks have been taking steps in accordance. Glint's app is still functioning. Administrators will cause Glint to continue to comply with relevant. You know, it's really just a straightforward question. Can I withdraw funds from my account following the administration? Yes or no? It says, regrettably, however, it is not possible at this time to reinstate payments. The operating bank. Okay, but it doesn't say when they're going to reinstate it. Is Glint able to continue as a business? Yes. What is safeguarding? Sure that it protects 100% of relevant safeguarded customer funds by placing your money in a segregated account. Why didn't they just say that in the first place? What about gold I've purchased? Customer gold is held by Glint under audited framework. Glint operates and reconciles process to confirm that customers' gold matches the physical gold held on their behalf in a vault Brinks in Switzerland. Oh dear, that's just immediately a red flag for me. Right, let's have a look. Grab stacker, Mudswat. Right, Mudswat says, are people mostly trading Palladium in paper or whatever it's called? Butchie Harding says, I have 5 grams of Palladium. Keeper Butchie. RPM Limited says, I thought it was a great company and going to last. Yeah, well, I think the only thing that lasts is our physical metals. Right, guys, that is pretty much me done. I think we'll just end here with the silver price. 1701. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching as usual. Absolute pleasure. If you guys are considering being a donator, please check the description for any details. I've got 5. Currently, there's 5 donators. I will be doing a draw at the end of this week. So one of the 5 donators will win something. And I'm also going to do a giveaway to the live stream. So make sure that you guys are here on Friday. But have a fantastic evening as usual. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And as usual, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll do some shout outs here. We've only got 7 people in, so a few people have left. We've got, what's the trading term for trading in paper? ETF, electronic traded funds. Mudswat. RPM Limited says, I thought it was a great company. Thank you, Silver Limey. Always enjoy your streams. DB Stupid, bye. There you go. Buy the dip. Thank you for another great episode, Silver Limey. See you all later. Cheers, guys. I'll see you here a little bit earlier next time. So we've got DB Stupid, we've got Mudswat, Silver Giveaways. Great job, Silver Limey 79. Thank you very much. Sucker for Silver. Thanks, Limey. Appreciate the updates. Mark B is there as well. So Mark B, thank you. We've got Silver Giveaways, so thank you. Mudswats, Sucker for Silver, Graham Stacker, DB Stupid, Mudswat, RPM Limited. Butchie Harding, Pot of Jam. Let's see, one more. Is there one more? Let's have a look. Jody, good man. And Coin Sense and Nonsense. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have yourselves a great week. Buy the dips, guys. Keep an eye on your investments. Don't lose too much. Only invest with money you're prepared to lose. I'm sure all of you know that. Be safe out there. Trade well. And I hope you guys make lots of money. I'll chat to you guys soon. Have a great one.